I said that both my grandfathers used to play, or one of them played and the other ran a club, uh, they were from a very not my generation or not from my father generation. They were from another generation of my grandfathers and their friends.
Right.
So when I went to Brazil to work with my company, to open both my companies,
Yeah.
actually that kind of networking wasn't mine. I didn't have that kind of networking. So I was starting nearly from zero.
Yeah.
And this is something not just that I learned, but I mean that's something that you have to not just try, but sometimes be someone like that, which is don't be afraid to knock on doors. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try.
Right.
And learn from them. Learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing. What took me here was because I learned from my mistakes and I knew what I had to improve, what I had to do different.
Right.
And when you start something new, I mean, you have to hold on to what you are, to your values. I think that's very important because it cannot be just a speech. Your actions need to follow your speech.
Right.
So you're more than what you say, what you are, you what you say, you're what you look, what the other people see. And a company is that. A
Yeah.
company and a business is that. It's yourself, put it into a brand, right?
Yeah.
So
100%.
that means another lesson. So choose the people you're going to work with. Of course, when you're starting a company and you have a few opportunities, sometimes you have just one. Of course, you're going to try it.
Yeah.
And maybe you do it good, maybe not. But if you share the same values, it's going to be much easier to keep on doing it for 100%. Many years. And especially to learn how to say no, because you feel comfortable saying no.
Yeah.
Because when something is very strong within you, like values, like being yourself and believing in what you sell and believing in what you want and what you're trying to bring to the market.
Right.
If it doesn't work, if it doesn't chat, if you don't have a conversation, it makes easier for you to decide.
Right.
So what I really think is that when that started, we had a plan, just like I said. So let's try to, our vision was to be a reference on sports business in our region, in Brazil, in the south of Brazil. And when by 2014, and that's exactly what happened. We did events, we did a lot of business with clubs, with national teams, with federations. So we did it. Mm-hmm. But on the way, we had to change. We had to adapt because having a vision, it's not running the path. So you of course, you see the path, you see the World Cup, you see the Olympic Games, you see what you want to do, but I was knowing myself too in that business. So I had to, once again, improve, once again, learn and adapt. And I think that adaptation is the key for a success business.
Yeah.
But always, if you have in mind what you want, what you are, and you respect it. Mm-hmm. So I think that's something that you have to follow.
Oh, I agree 100%.